Previously on the Troy King Show.
Yeah! Yeah!
A few moments later.
A video that appears to show a woman running down the street before pulling the trigger in a deadly shooting. You can actually hear bystanders cheering that woman on to fire away.
Yeah! Yeah!
The witness who saw that scene play out, what did they have to say?
This entire fight all started over a man. Baltimore City police say 31-year-old Shakima Turner was shot to death. The shooting stemmed from multiple arguments throughout the day between Turner and another woman. That witness says the tension started over a man.
They went to my neighbor's house, banging, kicking on the door, saying, "Come outside, we want to fight, we want to fight."
Those arguments then escalated into the streets. This video, now circulating on social media, shows a woman running down East Preston with a gun in her hand, chasing after who is believed to be Turner in the distance.
The lady grabbed her purse, chased her down the street, shot her. Wow. Everybody left the lady to die on the corner.
Police say investigators arrived on the scene and Turner was taken to a hospital where she died.
It's all over nothing, over a boy.
A few moments later.
Baltimore police say federal agents tracked down the suspect accused of gunning down a woman in the middle of the street in Baltimore last month. That deadly shooting went viral after it was caught on cell phone video.
Baltimore police have identified the suspect as Unique Thorne. Investigators say just yesterday, the 26-year-old was arrested hundreds of miles away in Ohio. Thorne.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all had a great weekend. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Maryland by way of Baltimore. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Maryland. Everybody outside the great city of Baltimore. Now, before I start the story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is Messy Monday. And this story has hot mess written all over it. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the story I did last week, this is an update to that video where we were trying to find out who the killer was inside of this video. And come to find out, the killer has a very unique name. Now, the killer goes by the name of Unique Thorne. She is 26 years old. Because in the first video I done, I had a lot of people saying, well, Trey, her name is Sheena, because as you all can hear, it was a woman yelling Sheena. But like I told several people until I got tired of coming, because like a lot of people were saying the same thing, like 100-some people. But as I told the person, just because you hear somebody yelling named Sheena does not mean they are talking to the person, the killer that is, running down a damn block with a gun. And come to find out, guess what? They all was wrong. Now look here, I'm not up here to try to sit up here and sugarcoat nothing for nobody. Because I'm like this, if a person's name is their name, guess what? I'll be more than glad to report it. But I cannot sit up here and just give somebody a name without verifying it first. Because then guess what? I'll be looking like a fool then. So it's like this. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But anyway, this is the update to that story. Now, for those who are privy to this information and who also heard the first video, it was said, as I told y'all in the first video, that all of this started over a damn man. Yes.
This entire fight all started over a man.
It's all over nothing, over a boy.
Over a man that clearly did not want neither one of them. Now, the story goes also that, and this from people who stay in this area, the people that stay in this area hit me up personally and told me the 411, the info that is. And now back to the story. The people who stay in this area told me that Shakima Turner and along with some other women came to Unique Thorne residence trying to fight her. Now, some of them said it was a fight, and some of them also said that it wasn't a fight. Now, I'm not sure if a fight took place, but Shakima Turner, along with other group of women, was at this woman's residence. Now, that's not no reason for you to sit here and grab a gun. And what's up with all this jumping stuff? Whatever happened to fighting one-on-one? And we make videos all the time telling you all stop going to people's house. But guess what, though? People don't want to hear that. So when things like this happen, why is everybody surprised? That's what I don't understand. But before we dig deep into this video, a lot of people are saying, well, Trey, the killer shot the wrong person. But as I told y'all in the first video I done, Shakima Turner was running for a reason. So to everyone saying that Unique Thorne shot the wrong person, that's not true. Because Shakima Turner was really the main culprit inside this whole situation. Because as the story goes, Unique Thorne, 26 years old, along with Shakima Turner, 31 years old, was messing with the same man. All of this originated and started over a man. Now, the video starts, and I had to blur it out, I had to edit it out. So if you want to see the uncut version, just click the link below. It'll take you right to it. And now, as you all see, the video starts with Unique Thorne running down the block behind these group of women. And Shakima Turner just happened to be on the other side of the road. So just because you do not see Shakima Turner running directly in front of Unique Thorne does not mean that she was an innocent bystander. Because I don't know how people just came up with that notion. And now, if you have seen the unedited video, it shows you that Unique Thorne could have shot the women in front of her, but she did not choose to shoot the women. So let me ask you all this, and I hate anybody got shot and killed, but let me ask you all this. Why do you think Unique Thorne did not shoot the women running directly in front of her? Because that's a clear aim right there. So why would Unique Thorne get to the end of the damn block and turn to her right and point the gun at Shakima Turner and shoots her one time in her upper chest? And then you have people saying that Shakima Turner got shot in the head. But guess what, though? That's not what happened.
She had one shoot to her chest.
You thought you said one to the head?
Chest.
She got shot in her upper body, in her upper chest. And she died pretty much right there on the spot. Because when she hit the ground, her legs wasn't twitching. And also it wasn't any kind of shaking or screaming. So I'm led to believe that she died directly on the spot. But immediately after this happened, that's when Unique Thorne left Maryland and wound up in Ohio.
26-year-old Unique Thorne now in custody. According to Baltimore police, the U.S. Marshal Service tracked down the murder suspect more than 300 miles away in Massillon, Ohio.
In all places, Massillon, roughly 300 some miles away. Now my question is this also before we dig deep into this video. How in the hell did Unique Thorne get all the way to Ohio, to Massillon, Ohio, from Baltimore, Maryland? Clearly, she had help. And while Unique Thorne was in Massillon, Ohio hiding out, that's when the U.S. Marshals located her at a residence. Now, to the people who was housing Unique Thorne, you had to know that she was a wanted felon. You had to know that the United States Marshals, along with the Department of Justice, was looking for her. So, who was hiding her out, and why would you hide her out? Because clearly, things could have went left because, number one, they considered her armed and dangerous. Now, let me ask my people in Baltimore, Maryland, this question right here. How much time do you think Unique Thorne is going to get for killing Shakima Turner? Will she get like 20, 30 years, or will she get life? Please answer that question for me. But the news stated that
Thorne does not have a criminal history here in Maryland. We're checking other jurisdictions, including Ohio, where investigators say she fled.
And now, as you heard the news stated, Unique Thorne does not have a criminal history in the state of Maryland. So why would a woman go from not having any criminal record to picking up a gun and chasing behind somebody? And then got the nerve to want to claim self-defense. That is not self-defense. You cannot chase behind nobody and gun them down. No matter if you shoot them 1 time or 10 times. The point is, you cannot do that. Because once the threat is neutralized, or if the person is fleeing, as the case of this story, they are not no longer a threat to you. So you cannot sit up there, number one, and chase behind them and gun them down and claim self-defense. So to anybody out there who thinks that, you go try it and watch what happens. You'll get the same results because that is not self-defense. Self-defense is you getting somebody off of you during the moment that it's happening. You cannot wait minutes later and go grab a gun or even 30 seconds later. Because once again, as I stated, once the person is no longer considered a threat to you or harming you, you cannot chase them and claim self-defense. That does not work. And watch how that plays out in court. If she tried to say that it was self-defense, it don't matter if a group of women came to her house and tried to fight her. And now what would have been self-defense, family, and pay close attention to this. If those group of women would have started fighting Unique Thorne and she grabbed a weapon and killed one of them, guess what? Then that's self-defense. But you cannot sit up here, number one, and get jumped on and then afterwards chase somebody down. That's not self-defense. Anyway, let's continue.
Video that appears to show a woman running down the street before pulling the trigger in a deadly shooting. You can actually hear bystanders cheering that woman on to fire away.
What makes it so much crazier, family, is the fact that you had people egging Unique Thorne on to shoot one of these women. That is very sad right there. And we wonder why we are in the shape we in this world. Because why would you sit up there, number one, and egg this woman on to kill somebody or shoot somebody who end up dying? But why would you tell her and encourage her to shoot the person? That don't make no damn sense. And we wonder why things happen to us. Anyway, Let's continue.
Baltimore police say a dispute led up to the shooting.
This entire fight all started over a man.
It's all over nothing, over a boy.
And as you heard the news stated, it was a dispute that led up to this shooting. And once again, that shooting was over a man because Shakima Turner, along with a group of women, once again came over to Unique Thorne residence to try and jump on her, try to fight her. And the people who stay in this area also said that Shakima Turner, along with this group of women, came to Unique Thorne house several times trying to fight her. But guess what though? There's still no reason to kill somebody. I mean, if you're going to fight one-on-one, fight one-on-one. But it don't make no damn sense to sit up here and fight over a man who don't want neither one of you all. That's sad. Now you got one woman facing life in prison, and then you have one that's dead. That's a damn shame right there. And what you got to ask yourself, Unique Thorne, and also Shakima Turner friends, once again, was it worth it? Was it worth you killing somebody over a man who clearly don't want neither one of you all? Ask yourself that.
Investigators say she will be extradited to Baltimore.
And now in closing, Unique Thorne will be extradited back to Baltimore, Maryland, where she will have to stand before a judge and face this charge of murder. And what you got to ask yourself, Unique Thorne, and also Shakima Turner friends, once again, was it worth it? Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And if you have a problem with somebody, try to talk it out. If you can't talk it out, leave each other alone. Because the last thing you want to do is be on the receiving end of a bullet or being a person killing somebody over a no good ninja. Think about that. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.